So, Bay of Play is closed? I don't know. That's the news that I'm getting. Let's go inside and see what we can see. As you can see right off the bat, there is green wall all along here. This is insane. It's got some like lighting up here, but like you can see that it is all fenced off. I do see a ride running up there, so let's check that out. Coming in right here, most of it is blocked off. You do have one ride open right over there. Everything over here on the main side of the entire place is closed off, fenced off, and it goes all the way down to the stage over here. You can still access the stage for the time being, but it does look like we're gonna see a huge overhaul of this place. Really insane to be looking at. And just gonna peruse around here a bit. This is the front entrance. You can see they have a huge chunk of it closed off, so I don't know if the new expansion is gonna be all over here as well. Coming around the other side by the lockers, I made the way over here just to see how far this fence does go around, and it does go around quite a bit, guys. I mean, that is quite the perimeter to have over here. This is a really eerie, oh, there's some ducks over there greeting me over there. Seems like they want something. Anyway, this is a really eerie sight over here because I can actually still hear some Sesame Street music playing inside of there, but there is nobody inside, which is the crazy part. Let's go ahead and take a peek over the edge. What do you see?
Nothing, because I didn't frame the camera correctly.
I don't know how well that shot is. I won't find out till I go into editing, but...
Don't quit your day job.
But the rumor is that this is going to be turning into a Rescue Junior. Let me see if I can turn off my mic and then you can hear the sounds over here. Then turning my mic back on, going around over here, goes all the way past Rita's, all the way past Elmo's Splish Splash, and you kind of can't go that way anymore. There's no cutting through. As you can see, they got a sign right there that says, "Pardon our deaths, we're building memories for the future." So we probably won't see this place open for quite a while, if I had to assume. Coming past the red, white, and blue Coca-Cola stage over here, the wall continues. This is insane how big this area is. I don't know if I've said that too many times already, but this is just really weird to be looking at. Well, right here, this is quite the shot to get right here. Look at that. Oh man, I didn't even really get to experience it like one last time, or at least I wasn't aware that it was going to be closing this soon. This kind of just seemed like it was thrown upon us a little bit, but that's okay because I'm very open to new renovations around the park. I'm really excited to see what they do with it. Now let's go sit over here by the water, talk about a little bit what I think is going on and some of my thoughts. One of the most incredible seating areas at any theme park. One of the most. My bias is that this is the best, at least in the Central Texas area. Now you may be asking, what's getting put there? Basically just going off the internet, going off of mysanantonio.com. This is their own words. They said, is Rescue Junior coming to SeaWorld San Antonio? It says that SeaWorld is planning a 146,000 square foot project that includes new construction and renovations, according to a recent filing with the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation. Project description describes it as a closed bid for a confidential project. They also go on to say, however, the project was previously filed as Rescue Junior 2025, according to Catch website description from Google. SeaWorld San Antonio changed that project name sometime recently, at least on the TDLR website. Now it is an assumption, but it is a really great guess and very probable in my opinion. As you might know, they have a Rescue Junior over in SeaWorld San Diego, and it's very similar to what Bay of Play is. So they'll be able to reuse all the rides and things that are over there, so I don't see a lot of it going away. I do see that big fencing that they have over there has been a little bit of an eyesore, and I suspect that they feel the same way about it. I do think that part right there will have a ride in itself. More than likely, it is a lot of space to be used right there, but who knows? I'm just guessing. It's all speculation at this point. The San Diego location also has a splash pad. We'll probably be seeing the splash pad staying there. I suspect what mostly is going to happen is they're going to strip all the Sesame Street IP completely, and we probably won't be seeing it back at the park. It is confirmed that it is a $6 million project, and the expected completion date is March 1st, 2025. It does say the project start date was listed for August 19th, 2024. I think that the gates went up a little bit later than that, but I mean, that was a pretty good rough estimate there. It does say here also that San Antonio-based Soul Studio Architects is listed as a project designer, so the same team that designed Wavebreaker here at SeaWorld San Antonio. If you want my opinion about the closure of Bay of Play, it's a little sad because it was part of my childhood growing up. I do remember playing in the whole Bay of Play area when I was a little kid, probably when I was like 5 or 6 years old. I was playing on that whole playscape, you know, the whole thing that was like made out of ropes and fabric and all that sort of stuff. Luckily my daughter got to play on it for a little bit, so I got to have some of those memories and see that through my own eyes, so that was really cool. So at least I was able to get that, so you know, it is a little bittersweet of a thing, but in all honesty, I think we can all agree that it did need an update. SeaWorld knew themselves that it needed an update. It was very early 2000s, 90s sort of looking. They did try to update it here and there throughout the years, but there's only so much that you can do about a lot of the architecture that's out there. So am I sad that it's going? Yes, but did it need to change? Yes. So honestly, with the same designers of Wave Breaker, we'll probably be seeing a whole new modernized area, which I think is going to bring a lot of rejuvenated joy into that area. And I think it's going to bring a lot of excitement for a lot of people. It'll also expand it out to a wider audience. Not everybody's into Sesame Street. My daughter's not too big into Sesame Street. She used to watch it when she was a little bit younger. She's 4 now. She doesn't really talk about it or ask to watch it ever. So I suspect Sesame Street is maybe going on the wayside, in all honesty. But anyways, I am very optimistic and excited to see what SeaWorld puts out here. Now, I guess with that being covered, while I'm here, might as well walk around and see what else I can see around here, because Howl-O-Scream is around the corner. Also, I really like this seating area, but I feel like they could really open this back up and do something with it. That'd be really cool to, you know, see a menu or something pop up here and let me order a drink, get some food while I'm chilling over here by this beautiful area of water. Now, I am out here on a Friday, so there is a lot that is closed. So Las Tortugas Taqueria is closed, unfortunately, but there wasn't much that I was going to check out in there. I just wanted to show you that it was closed here on this Friday. It is a bit of a slower day, so definitely understand that. I was surprised that they were even open today. So when I saw that, I was like, let me go pop in, get a little bit of an update before I head out to Fright Fest tomorrow. As you can see over here, the Lone Star Lakeside Bar is converting into the Liquid Voodoo Bar right there. Super cool, can't wait for that. Looks like we do have some of the stuff for Scorched up. As you can see, some of the stage equipment and speakers are up. And then over here we have the famous Scorched bar, and I assume that we'll be seeing dancers and all kinds of things going on over here. And it looks like they'll be setting up the trampoline over there again, if I had to assume. Had to stop off at Penguin Encounter, just get a little bit of a break from the heat. Honestly, it's not that bad though. 89 degrees, that's the high today actually. That's as hot as it's possibly gonna get. Honestly, it doesn't feel that bad, but you know, when you're walking around this park with as long as it is all the way around, you do get a little winded. Look at that, right outside of Bunny Bradley's, we have the ice cream truck parked out front. That is super awesome. Get a little bit of a closer look at that. That is so sick. I really can't wait for Howl-O-Scream, my favorite season of the year, Halloween. Oh, they moved the skeleton from over here to over here. You know, the skeleton with the coffin. That's really interesting. All right, I dig it. I'm all for it. Over here at the Bloodthirsty bar, as you can see over here, we do have some cages and things hanging out over here, as you can see. There's a lot of them, actually. You know, it would be really cool if they could put people up in there. That'd be such a trip. This is definitely one of the coolest areas. And look at that one way up there. That one's gotta be the highest up out of all of them. Even got these Halloween tables over here. Got the moon with the bats all over them. Love the theming. As you can see right there, the Cool Zone no longer has any streamers or things. The appropriately named Cool Zone. I just saw this guy. I came walking over here, and it was like as soon as I walked over here, he just stopped, and then he like won't stop staring at me right here. What's going on, buddy? Watch him do the blub. 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 Oh my gosh, he is not going away. He's just hanging out right here, and I'm loving it. Look at that nose on that guy. This is the cutest thing ever. Oh, and I completely forgot my drink cup. Of course. Got Milton Creek Manor over here, and one thing that I noticed, if you watched my last update video, there was the Coca-Cola bar over here. It is no longer here. I kind of would have liked to see that stick around for Fright Fest, but I'm sure they're on kind of like a little bit of a tour or something around the area. I really love like the detail going into these pillars though. That's my favorite thing about them. Looks like it's like real concrete, but you can see it's plaster right there, but it is amazing though. Love it. I think you call that plaster, right? Let's just say I'm not very well versed in building materials. This area over here says the SeaWorld Red, White, and Barbecue stage right there, but it does kind of look very kind of spooky, a little bit of a spooky vibe going on right there. So I'm guessing we're gonna see a little bit of Fright Fest edge right there. But it does look like we have some radioactive materials over here. Oh, but look at this. It says Romero Corporation right there. Notice non-potable water. Do not drink on those things. Do not drink these, but you should be good. You got some water nearby. We got a lot of these barrels over here. Got a little bit of a green ooze spilling out the sides of these things. There's quite a bit of them though. They're all spread out over here. But if you're familiar with this area, you know what I'm coming up on over here is the zombie horde entrance over here, and I am sure, and I can see just a little bit over there that is fleshed out, and I will be coming over here for Howl-O-Scream. One of my favorite areas. I love that it's outdoors. Oh my God, look at that ooze. Another sign over here into the zombie horde: trespass at your own risk. Coming over here to the Jack the Ripper area, we do have the bar all filled out over here, looking as awesome as ever. Look at that clock tower. That is incredible. I assume that soon we'll be seeing drinks and things filled out along those shelves. Oh, look at the gears down there. I just love the attention to detail here. It's incredible. And it does seem like they're doing some testing over here for Monster Stop. You can hear a little bit of music going on inside. That is really cool. I guess that it might not have mattered that I didn't bring my cup today because most of the stations are actually closed up today, believe it or not. Also got the sign up for Atlantis, the Cursed Chasm. That's how you, chasm, right? We do have a little bit of props and things over here in the Atlantis area of the park. And then also over here, what I wanted to point out is that they had a stage, which I think is really interesting because I don't know if there's anything actually going on over here. I don't know if there's any show that's gonna be put up here. I'm not sure if this was put up temporarily. It's all kind of up in the air and speculation at this point, but you do have signs right there that say, please stay off stage. Look at this prop over here. I guess when it rained, it kind of filled up with water a little bit. But when I was looking from a distance, I was like, oh, that must be filled all the way up. And maybe I shouldn't stick my finger in there. Maybe I should go put some disinfectant on that. But why are these other barrels not filled with water? Interesting. And we have made a complete circuit around the park as you take a look at that almost go away green sort of esque thing going on there. They did take a page out of Disney's book a little bit, but so odd again to see this all closed off. No, I am cursed. I didn't even check when I walked in, but look at this. Seems like every time I've come into the park, the fountain has been closed off. I don't know what's going on really. I don't know if there's a drought or what's going on. I don't really keep up with drought restrictions or anything, so I don't know if that's a maintenance problem or what's happening there, but I miss the fountains. Bring them back, please. Definitely a little bit of a heavy update today. No more Bay of Play. It was definitely a good day to be able to try out my wireless mic here. It's my first time actually using it. I decided not to use the wind guard on it just to kind of see what sound I'm gonna get out of it. So fingers crossed that it's okay. I want to test every possible thing out I can with all the gadgets and things that I have so I can know my limits and stuff like that when it comes to using them. But how convenient that SeaWorld was open today on Friday is awesome. But I guess I kind of want to know, what are your thoughts? What are your speculations? What are your opinions about what you think is going on over there at Bay of Play? Because my assumption is that we're getting a Rescue Junior. It's such like a nice, breezy day. I love that so much. You don't get that a ton here in Texas. So pretty productive day, covering some updates. Yeah, tomorrow is Fright Fest, which if you're watching this video, by the time it's uploaded, it's technically today. But anyway, you know what I mean. But I will be out at Fright Fest. I will be there for opening night. So if you're gonna be out there, I'll be out there. I'll see you there. Really exciting things happening at SeaWorld and Six Flags this year. I just can't wait. Halloween is my favorite time of year, that's for sure. But anyway, if you like the video, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And also, if you haven't already, go follow me on my Instagram. It's @RealSwizzy. It's exactly how you think it's spelled. Go follow me there. Show me some love on some of my pictures and things on there. I do post a lot of stories. I haven't a lot recently, but I'll try to a lot more. That way you can get a little bit of a deep dive into my life, I guess you could say. Let me clip this on here. Get this clipped on here, hold on. Okay. Oh, it's so awkward. I don't really like it hanging on there. I definitely like having my backpack on me, that way I can just have it clipped on there. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good day.